Hi, everybody. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you the 10 or 11 questions on our Canvas. This is Area Quiz 1. Anyway, we've got 3 points on a coordinate grid, and I assume we're going to get a triangle. So we're going to go to negative 6, 3. So I'm going to graph my 3 points. 0, 7. And 6, 3. And what we're interested in is the area of the triangle. Well, you should be able to find the base. That's the length or the distance between these 2 points. And the height is going to be how far up here there is. And remember that the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. That's always true. And then you substitute in your values and you're all done. This is the base, this is the height, you're all fixed. For number 2, it says that we've got this trapezoid, and you could use the trapezoid formula, but there's an easier way to go. If I simply cut this off, this is a 10 by 6 rectangle right here, and this, of course, is a triangle. And what you want to think about is that if this is 6 feet, so is this. And if this is 6 feet, it tells you how big this is, and we already know how big this is. And the area of the triangle is 1/2 base times height, and we're going to add it to the area of the rectangle. That's number 2. Let's take a look at number 3. Oh, now we've got a square, which means that it's 8 inches by 8 inches. This is 8 inches and 8 inches. And 2 congruent right triangles. Well, if this is 5 and the whole side is 8 inches, then you should know how big this triangle is. You have these 2 triangles, and they're presumably the same size because they say they're congruent. So you're going to find the area of the 2 triangles. 1/2 area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. For right triangles, here's the height and here's the base. And of course, you should be able to tell if this is 5 and the whole thing is 8, then you should know your size. Okay, we've got this weird double-sided arrow. Now there's a triangle here and there's a triangle here. I'm assuming that every one of these things is 1 inch. The whole thing from here to here is 10, which means the base of these triangles are 10 inches each, aren't they? The whole thing across. Now be careful, because if this is 1 inch and this is 1 inch, then in between here is really 8. I should put maybe the 10 inside, because the 10 goes all the way, and the 8 is, this is 1 inch and this is 1 inch. So this piece in here is actually 8 inches. So I've got an 8 by 12 rectangle, and then I've got the 2 triangles on the side. Now the whole thing is 18 inches long. And let me get a different color here for a second. If I'm interested in this distance right here, this height right here, and this height right here, remember this whole side down here is 10, because it shows me right there. I need the height. Well, the whole thing is 18, and this inside piece is 12, and I've got to split it up into 2 equal pieces. These are the heights of my triangle, and there's the base of my triangle. And remember, the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Add up your 3 areas and you're all set. Oh, we just have to cut this one up. Here's, find the area of the figure below. Well, there's a square and here's a rectangle. So you're going to find the area and add them up. In here, we've got a square. Square and a rectangle. This is 10. The whole thing is 13. So you got to think about what size this is and what size this is, and then you can add them together and get your area. This one is supposed to be a floor plan. We've got a living room that's 15 by 7 and a foyer that is 3 by 5, and it's the area of the space that needs the wood flooring. I assume we're going to do the whole space wood floor, so you're going to take this area and add it to that one. This one right here, we have a triangle. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Need to get that answer. Okay. This one is a triangle on top and a rectangle on the bottom. This is 8 centimeters. That's the base of your triangle, and 3 centimeters is your height. And of course, your rectangle is 5 by 8. We're going to add the two areas together. And take the area of the triangle. The height is 3, the base is 8, and remember the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, and you add in the rectangle. This one right here, I want you to notice something. Did you see that we've got a triangle here and another triangle over here? And you can find the area perfectly. One way to find your area is to take this and rotate it around. Just bring it right over around here, and look what you end up with. Anyway, that's going to give you a full rectangle, and you're all set. Should be able to find the area for that. You could do them separately. This, of course, is a 1 by 4, and this is a 1 by 4 triangle. And the last one, we've got a right triangle. The first one says a right triangle with a base of 5 and a height of 12. So this is 5 and 12. If you didn't know, this one happens to be 13, isn't it? Because the special right triangles is 5, 12, 13. Anyway, here's the base, here's the height. We've got a rectangle with an 8 by 4. That's for this one right here. Here's 4 inches, and here's 8 inches, and we're just doing moving them up. And then a square with a base of 4 inches. So we're talking about a square that's 4 by 4. And that goes right there, that one goes right there, and that one goes right there. And you just have to fill them in. Make corrections on a separate paper, and hopefully you'll get them all right. See you later. Bye, guys.